Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I will discuss about distributed busbar protection architecture. Okay, so in numerical busbar protection relay there are two types of architecture is used. One is distributed architecture, another is centralized architecture. So in this video I will discuss how the distributed busbar protection architecture is used for busbar protection relay. So in this diagram, a simple single line diagram has been shown for a distributed busbar protection architecture. So here in each bay there exists one peripheral unit. Okay. So if there is a three number of bay, then there will be three number of peripheral unit. Okay. And there exists one central unit. And each peripheral unit is connected to this central unit via optical fiber. Okay, so the central unit gets the status from the peripheral unit via optical fiber. So what are the function of the peripheral unit? In the peripheral unit, CT wiring are done for that bay. That is R phase, Y phase, blue phase, and neutral of the CT are connected to this peripheral unit of that bay. Okay, all BI status are there in the peripheral unit of that bay. What are the BI status? That is isolator status. If it is a single bus system, then bus side isolator status. That is bus side isolator on and off status. If it is a two bus system, then 89A on and off status, 89B on and off status are taken in the peripheral unit. Apart from that, circuit breaker, that is on and off status, are taken in the peripheral unit. Again, for LBB, that is local breaker backup protection, LBB initiation input are taken in the peripheral unit. So these are the input status which are taken in the peripheral unit. This status is sent by means of the optical fiber to the central unit. Okay. Apart from that, there exists binary output. Oh, so what are the binary output status are there in the peripheral unit? Number one is the trip status. So trip circuit 1 and trip circuit 2 trip command is given to the respective circuit breaker of that bay from the peripheral unit. And apart from that, there exists DT sense status output. Okay. So for example, bus fault is occurred, then uh, for that bus fault, it will central unit send the bus fault tripping status to the peripheral unit by means of the optical fiber, and this peripheral unit send the trip signal to the circuit breaker by means of the trip circuit 1 and trip circuit 2 DC. Okay, so the breaker will be tripped, and for the remote end tripping of the line, the DT will be sent via DTPC. Okay. So these are the BO status which is given to the peripheral unit. So what is the function of the central unit? So all the CT current of that bay is sent to the central unit, and central unit continuously supervise the bus bar. Okay, if fault occur in that bus, so central unit calculate the fault current and by setting which is given to the central unit, uh, and it will decide if it is a zone A or zone B fault. For two bus system, it will send the trip signal to the respective peripheral unit of that zone which is connected. Okay, so the central unit works as the central processing unit. Okay, so it will decide which is busbar fault is there or not. Okay, and it send the respective peripheral unit of that faulted zone location, and the peripheral unit send the trip signal to the circuit breaker, and the fault will be isolated. Now what will happen if any optical fiber is out of service which is connected to the peripheral unit to the central unit? So in that case, the status of that bay will not be read by the central unit. Since the optical fiber is out of service, for example, bay 1, peripheral unit and central unit optical fiber is out of service. So the status of the current and status of isolator will not reach to the central unit. So for this reason, there will be a mismatch of the current in the central unit, and that is why the central unit block the bus bar. Okay. Now, what is the example of this type of distributed busbar protection architecture? One type of example is the MICOM P741 or P743. So here the P741 is the central unit and MICOM P743 is the peripheral unit. Okay. So apart from that, there exists the Siemens relay. So I have mentioned only one example for distributed type busbar protection architecture. So friends, if you like my video, then please do subscribe my channel and also press bell button for notification of videos to be uploaded in future. Thank you for watching this video.